It's all the way live. Mm-mm-mm. All the way live. Mm-mm-mm. It's all the way live. It's all the way live. What is going on, Mr. Smith? You are first in the building, sir. Number one with a bullet. Bam. That ain't for you, Mr. Smith, in the chat. That's just for everybody come in. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling grandma vibes. You know what I mean? It's, try to tighten this wristband up. There we go. Somebody sent me some message me some info today about some underwater battle scenes from Wakanda Forever. In my mind, I'm like, everybody who know me know I do not give two farts about what's going on in Wakanda Forever. It ain't no T'Challa. So why are they even telling me about that foolery? I don't know. They must have thought I was that other dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um one teeny tiny little bit. I do not. Hey, I am in boycott mode with nobody else doing. I don't know what E-Man doing. I don't know what the rest of the folks is doing, but that's where I'm at because I don't see the trailer to that movie changing anything at this point. Not for us. Nope. I have not watched it. And I don't plan to. I mean, based on everything I've heard about it, it sounds like a bunch of bubblegum foolishness. And I'm just like, yeah, I have more as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Smith, I'm Marvel got a whole bunch to make up for before I will even deign to consider watching any more of their stuff. I mean, cinematically, Doctor Strange was it. I am not watching another one. Yeah, I mean, at this point, all I'm fooling with is comics. Um, the rest of it, man, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it because they ain't acting right. They ain't acting right, and so they getting ready to get some act right because they ain't acting right. So don't know what to tell them. Again, you ain't missed nothing. I mean, they talked about incursions. I think that's the one takeaway that you should remember as far as overreaching situations that you will most likely see, or rather, in our case, will not see in future movies. This band is too tight. I'm taking it off. I think that's like, does that belong to one of my kids? Hey, I'm about to start putting that on my thumbnails too. along with Boycott Wakanda Forever. I'm finna put No T'Challa No Ticket too. Just so they know. This is why. Cause y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing. They already know. They already know. The anti-recasters are in twist your words mode. You know what I'm saying? So that means everything well, not you, but everything I say and everything people like me say is going to be put under a microscope. Because just like you were saying with 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 uh with Miss Lovey, it's in her article that Theo and and and, and were too small or don't nobody know nothing about it. So you saying all of these small or don't nobody know nothing about it. So you saying all of these that's where they think we're at with it. Me personally, I would just wrap the table and 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 here's just tell the truth. If you ain't gonna recast, just tell the truth and say, I don't care what these recasters are doing, we still have changed our mind. How hard is that to do? Doesn't seem like it would be, but you know. Man, man. Oh, okay. We all need T'Challa in MCU, Mr. Smith. We all need T'Challa. I mean, it's so painfully with the character. And I don't know if you watched Marcus and Theo's review of Black. Yeah, you did because you commented. Black Panther #6. John Ridley is messing up the comic book version, and I don't like what he's doing with the character and with the storyline. It's so very disrespectful to T'Challa. Everybody in that version of Black Panther is like super disrespectful to T'Challa. The new prime minister is disrespectful to T'Challa. His trained operatives are disrespectful to him. His citizens are disrespectful to him. And even to a certain degree, and I guess he tolerates it, Shuri is disrespectful to him. So it's like show him as this foolish foppish character who's supposed to be talked down to and talked disrespectfully to, and don't know no person around him show him any kind of respect. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I know. John Ridley just got me hot as fish grease. I mean, I went and picked up issue 6 because I wanted to see it and read it for myself. What T'Challa said to Storm when he was talking about Jai, and I was like, okay, that could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, it's June, Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is scrambling to be Pride Month fastidious. I guess that's that. The LGBTQ community know we down with Pride Month. Yay. So you got Black Panther saying to Aurora, I never loved a man like I loved, or well, he didn't say love. He said cared about. I never cared about another man like I cared about Jai. Now, that that would carry some kind of resonance if we didn't just meet Jai in issue 1. So 5 issues later, that statement is supposed to carry the weight. It's supposed to carry the gravitas. It's supposed to carry the pathos that John Ridley thought that line would carry, and that Jai would be that impactful of a character. And if I'm being quite honest, he wasn't. I mean, I understand we trying to find out who's killing his sleeper operatives, but it didn't endear me to Jai because I only saw Jai for 1 issue. How you going to create some kind of connection if that's all, you know, we seen in 1 issue and then he's dead? Oh, yeah. Sure was. It was awkward, though. I don't think, what was that, like 74? 73, 74? That run of Jungle Action, I think it ran from 72 to 76, I want to say. And it was about from issue 6 to issue 24. Panthers Rage didn't run 6 to 24. Panthers Rage ran issue 6 to about issue, I want to say 18. Yeah. The Venom with 2 M's. Yeah, Mr. Smith, I can't believe I'm saying this. If they make T'Challa bisexual or gay, they're done. They are done in my book. I ain't gonna have jack else to do with them. They're done. I'm not reading another Black Panther comic book if that is the route they're trying to go to appease a demographic. Oh, you'll jump up and write comic books about gay or bisexual characters to appease a demographic, but your movie studio won't bring a character back to life or allow them to stay alive to appease a demographic. It just shows you where they at. It shows you what they doing. They caping and clout chasing for whoever. Theo, you just in time. We were just discussing what we gonna do if they announce in the comics that T'Challa is gay or bisexual for Jai. I know you got a mouthful, brother. Tell me what's happening. You must be typing a lot. Meanwhile, all regaled. Oh, yep, that's what me and Smith. That's what me and Mr. Smith just got through saying. Theo, I'm so done with him. If they make him gay or bisexual, I will pull all of this crap off my wall. The whole 9, bruh. I ain't lying. Don't do that. You got enough gay characters, enough bisexual characters where you don't have to make a brand new heterosexual character who used to and is that a strategy to try to squash potentially seeing the wedding of Storm and T'Challa? Is that a plot to potentially squash Storm and T'Challa getting back together in the comics? Me Too movement. Yeah. Me Too, I ain't fooling with y'all no more. If y'all try to do some BS like that, nah. Nah, I mean, it's just like what pisses me off the most is that, and it ain't nothing against the LGBTQ community, but what pisses me off the most about it is that they catering to the needs of the LGBTQ community because they know if they don't, they gonna bitch and complain at the top of their lungs until something happens. Meanwhile, we over here, people like me, people like Theo, bitching and complaining at the top of our lungs, and they acting like we invisible or we don't exist. But when they finally do acknowledge us, they want to acknowledge us with rancor. They want to acknowledge us by trying to twist our words up and say we said something we didn't say. And then in most cases, just flat out fucking lie. Between my imagination, my action figures, my YouTube channel, I and we don't need to rely on them. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing? We was just talking about, well, something that was said in issue 6 of Black Panther, where T'Challa tells Aurora that he never cared about another man like he cared about Jai. Could mean something, could mean nothing, but they bet not be caping for Pride Month and make T'Challa bisexual, because if they do, or maybe that's what they want. Do they want us to be like, screw it, we just gonna drop him, we done with him? You know what I'm saying? Is that what they want? Think about it. Is that they want because they know we're all heterosexual men, and heterosexual men are naturally homophobic. So we gonna make him bisexual. That'll make him that'll make them all swear the character off. Yeah. Theo says there are enough people who want the real T'Challa, so fuck Marvel Comics at that point. As Chadwick did, I'll honor Stan and Jack. Fair enough. Fair enough. But what will the majority be talking about? What will the majority be saying? You know what I'm saying? Is it is a whole character where you just took it and crushed everybody? Because I'm thinking back to when they announced that Iceman Bobby Drake was gay. And they didn't give no foreword. There was no warning. Not like you need to warn anybody or anything, but Iceman is some people's favorite character. I vibe with Iceman during, Spider-Man and his amazing friends. That was dope. But then all of a sudden, y'all come out and go, hey, guess what? Bobby Drake just realized he gay. So for all you young men that don't necessarily identify with a homosexual or bisexual lifestyle, too bad. And it seems like a lot of times the opinion of people like feminists and folks in the LGBTQ community is like, you heterosexual men have had your way long enough, no more. I ain't oppressed women. I ain't oppressed people in the LGBTQ community. Why do I have to be penalized? Or why do y'all have to monopolize characters and take over shit like that? Not cool. It's just not cool. I don't get that. I just looked. Venom was in Jungle Action in 73. He and Taku began showing feelings for each other, and later it was confirmed they were in a relationship. So there is the relation. Okay. 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 So it wasn't innuendo. It was, hey, I'm hot for you. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I ain't got nothing against folks, who they are, but why do y'all have to commandeer our characters? Why can't y'all make that Tosin fella that they just introduced in the John Ridley run? Y'all trying to make him into some new interesting superhero? Make him bisexual. Make him gay. He just popped up on the scene, and ain't nobody gonna bitch or complain if that dude decides he want to be bisexual. But no, we gotta. And on this run, they are just constantly, like I said, facts, facts. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can give you yours, but don't take ours. And to me, that's fair. Why are you taking ours? Why does it have to be ours? Why does it have to be a black man? It's bad enough that you're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Emasculate, black men in print, you know what I'm saying, in movies and all of that. I ain't saying you can't have your pride thing. Just and I can't believe I'm continuing to repeat this. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't nobody try to paint me into no can't even say it. See what I'm saying? A homophobic corner. I can want what I want, desire to see what I want to desire to see without being labeled. What's the problem with that? As they say on Nutty Professor, what the problem is, Cletus? What's the problem? I don't really see a problem at all with that. And if people in the LGBTQ community feel like I'm being unfair or disrespectful or anything like that, I'm sorry. Get your own heroes. You know what I'm saying? I done had mine for like 40 something years. So why I got to give up my hero because y'all want somebody gay or bisexual? Get your own gay, bisexual, gay, and bisexual and all that to please a damn demographic. I could see it if you was doing it and said there's a need for it. If there's a need for it, make some new ones. You know what I'm saying? Jack Kirby in 1960 make Daredevil black because they saw the need for a black superhero. They didn't make Captain America black because they saw the need for a black superhero. They created their own. Why can't the LGBTQ community do that without saying y'all are trying to deny us? That pisses me off. No, not everyone can be represented. Just don't retroactively change stuff that has been decades in the making. And I don't understand why they can't figure that out, Mr. Smith. It's like, okay, we understand it. The Fantastic Four have been a family for like 40, 50 years. Okay, so now we're gonna interject Prince Namor and we're gonna turn Sue Richards into a hoe. Maybe some people saw her as the ideal mom figure. Maybe some people saw her as the ideal suffering wife or whatever. And that was cool because that demographic needed to be represented more than 304s. I don't know. I feel like Because every time I see stuff like that, man, the conspiracy theorist in me just starts clicking. It just starts clicking. And I'm like, okay, they doing this shit on purpose. You know what I mean? They're trying to put a narrative together and do what they want to do and piss on the fans. We more concerned about the young fans. They did turn Sue into, well, y'all remember that? Yeah, they turned her into a total 304. And then they retconned the thing with Black Panther and her and T'Challa's in some water and T'Challa trying to mack her and she like, ooh, you know. It's just, it's, and then on top of that, you insult people's intelligence by thinking that they don't see the design in what you're doing or the end result that they're trying to achieve with this nefarious shit. I had to use the word nefarious because I heard someone use the word nefarious, and it was somebody who doesn't normally use the word nefarious, and I complimented them on appropriately using the word nefarious. And so I just thought, I'm going to use the word nefarious. Yay! Now that everyone has addressed everyone. I was going through some old stuff and I found I don't know if y'all can see that, some of my old posters from my improv shows. I am getting ready to do a show. We getting ready to do a show next Friday at Out North Theater. I don't know why I'm showing y'all. It's not like y'all can come or anything, but I'm I'm just excited about my show, and so I was going through looking at stuff because I got to make a flyer. So I was trying to get ideas, flyer ideas and stuff, for a new flyer. So yeah, see, yeah, we done did our thing. We done did the damn thing in this town. We kind of a big deal, and COVID took us off the circuit. You know what I mean? So now we back out here, get ready to. Oh, visual signal. Is my visual signal breaking up for anyone else? Grand Madam, I am going to do my best to film it. And most likely what I will do is I will put, so did y'all get to see the flyers that I put up? So you didn't see the flyers. I would be happy to show them to y'all again. Oh, the last one. Oh well, it doesn't really make a diff. It's just and yes, I have my fan going because it's hot as the devil's toenails up in this piece. Yeah, there's just different theme, posters and flyers and stuff. I like this one because I'm kind of doing my Charlie's Angels thing right there. Yeah, improv with the ladies. Well, improv with the ladies because men bring too much drama. At least here they bring too much drama. Too blurry. Okay, tell you what am I gonna do? I will do a whole video and tell everybody about it. So hold the first one a bit longer. That one, can you see it? Or I can go even like that. Boom. What's happening? You got to be able to see that. Is it blurry? Is that still blurry? Well, now I ain't gonna sit here for no hour. And just hold this bug because it's crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. It hot, y'all. It is hot, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I will be doing next week. To kind of like kick off Juneteenth, more or less. And hey, maybe that's what I'll put on the new flyer. Oh goodness. Is anybody experiencing the same issues that Grand Madam is experiencing? No? Somebody? Anybody? Have y'all all disappeared? I am mad. Okay. Was earlier, but not now. Okay. All righty. Here's a question. uh here and somebody asked me this today, and I'll tell you my answer after I hear a couple of y'all's. Uh what is something Superman can do? I'm sorry, not Superman. What is something Batman can do that Superman can't? I'll even put that in the chat. And right away, it is more than likely multiple answers to that question, but it will spark some interesting conversation. That's one, but if it doesn't affect you, Theo, are you really withstanding it? Have a normal baby. Kinda. Remember, well, that baby wasn't normal. Okay. But it would make a normal baby. Because Batman, well, I'm sure with prep time, Batman could probably have a baby. Exactly. Can't or doesn't, Grand Madam? Because Superman's got the Supermobile. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be hard to drive the Batmobile for Superman. What was my immediate response to this question? Selena Kyle. Talia al Ghul. Hey, and Theo, I wouldn't exactly call Damian Wayne normal. He's a little psychopath. Well, where the lie at, Grand Madam? Where the lie at? It is rough, but it's the truth. Oh yeah, he inherited them nut genes from his granddaddy, so he nutted in a snigger. Yeah, that what I said. Selena Kyle, grandmadam. That is who Selena Kyle is, Catwoman. But you knew that already, didn't you? Uh, yeah. uh. I is I'll put it in text. I just told my wife one of the things male superheroes taught you, it's okay to have multiple women. What's up? Sinclair the Wolf. The wolf is in the building. Sinclair, you see the question in the chat. What is something Batman can do that Superman can't? My immediate response was Selena Kyle. Well, in response to what you said there, Theo, how many men with money and power that you know of do not have multiple women? I'll wait. It's a given. What Dave Chappelle say? We don't get fancy cars because we like fancy cars. We get fancy cars because women like fancy cars. We don't get plush houses and mansions and penthouses and stuff like that because we like them. We get those things because women like them. So if the end result of that is multiple women, Aurora ain't the only woman T'Challa been with. I'm just saying, we could go that route if you want to go. I'm ready, willing, and able. It ain't hey. And then if we gonna go all the way, when T'Challa was in school, and I did a video on it. It's called "The Loves of T'Challa." You can look it up if you want to. So there you go. I'm married too, but I understand how the world works, and me speaking on it don't make me a bad person. I'm just saying, men with money and power are men and money with money and power. I mean, help me out here. You can go to any news headline right now you want to go to, and if it's a situation going on with a man that got money and power, I guarantee you, whether they're in the news or they ain't in the news, there's multiple women involved. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Theo. Hey, ain't nobody exempt from that rule. I mean, ain't it? And I think didn't James Bond do that? James Bond messed that up for men. I mean, well, not messed it up, but kind of created that trope that it was okay to just bone and move on. You know what I'm saying? And for some strange reason, we decided to adapt it. Adapt it or adopt it? Adopt it. Yeah, we decided to. Well, I ain't gonna say we as in us here, but we as in us. Exactly, Theo. Exactly. That is my point, sir. That is my point. We always have lively conversations in here. Question. We always have this conversation comic wise. Okay. Now, I want to have this conversation cinematically. Cinematically, who wins a fight between the MCU and the DCEU? They thinking about it. They thinking about it. Okay, I put it in the chat. Grand Madam Tarot. I love that. 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 Yes, James Bond was. Yeah. Yes. True. MCU. Why? Because they got more characters. Because they're stacked like a mug. Because they're incredibly well compared to DC's characters. They are OP. So until we get a cinematic version of Zatanna, Scarlet Witch is probably washing all of them by herself. Doctor Strange is probably washing all of them by himself if Batman don't get no prep time. Prep time. Who in the hell came up with that concept? Yeah, Batman needs prep time because if he has prep time, he'll win. But if Batman get prep time, then the MCU is finished, right? At least that's what the fantasy seems to be in comics, because all Batman needs is 30 minutes and a wrench, and, and he's good to go. Oh, silly, 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 silly man. Is there something on y'all mind that y'all want to discuss that we have not discussed that you think we should discuss? Because I know I got all good intellectual, super free thinking brain cells in here. Batman, the original MacGyver. Exactly. I don't know. Did that start in like the 70s? Did they start doing that in like the 70s, or did they start in the 80s? Because I remember Batman taking some beatings back in the day, and he took some beatings by some like, it wasn't even nobody special. They was just his regular old criminals. What is the wolf saying? Batman is better at living double lives as Batman and Bruce Wayne convincing. Superman can clearly be recognized as Clark Kent. A suit and a pair of eyeglasses still makes you recognizable. Because that totally makes me not recognizable. Can you recognize me now? Am I still recognizable? Where the lie at? Where the lie at? That's how they paying him, Grand Madam. Like he's ready for everything. He got all kind of stuff in that cave. He got all kind of stuff in that cave. Batman is by far leaps and bounds the most overrated character in all of comics. And I hope ain't no Batman fans in here because I'm about to hurt y'all feelings. 127 different martial arts mastered. I'm going to say that again. 127 different martial arts mastered. Mastered, not proficient at, not a brown belt at, mastered. First of all, I studied Kempo for 5 years. I boxed for 12, and I would not call myself a master of either. You telling me between the ages of 12 and 30, he mastered 127 martial arts? That is called rider armor. Because later on down the line, when we say, how is Batman holding his own against Deathstroke, who has 3 times the strength, dexterity, and cunning as the average man? Crickets, y'all. Crickets, y'all. Oh, I done said it. I can't. ain't no more to be said about it. Respect then. Oh, it's because I'm black. Theo, you're a fool. Yes, Sinclair, I got that link. Namor is gonna kill T'Challa underwater. Okay. I'm not watching. I wasn't watching it anyway, so that scene means nothing to me. I'm already boycotting it. That scene means nothing to me. And when I see that scene, I'm gonna use it as ammunition. So yeah, all right. Yes, I did. Go ahead. They can play stupid games and win stupid prizes if they want to. They will give me the rope with which to hang them. Let it come. Already, bruh. Already. I Mr. Smith said it out. No, T'Challa. No ticket. And I know my wife kind of pissed about that because we always go and see Marvel movies, and now it's like F a Marvel movie. That's where I'm at with it, man. I'm just like, yeah, y'all, them mugs are disappointing. They clout chasing, caping, and cooning all at once. Like, man, how? Slow down with all of that. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, I did indeed see that, Sinclair. I saw it, and yeah, ammunition. Like I said, it is fuel for the fire, the pyre upon which they shall be sacrificed. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, and I don't mean that in no church way. lay hands on him. Lay paws on him. Lay a 2-piece and a biscuit on him. That's like going to see a Batman movie in which Bruce Wayne dies a horrible death at the beginning and Bane or Barbara Gordon become 2 Batmen. That is, yeah. Church all day, Sinclair, all day. I might be being mean, but my opinion, which I don't ever display, but if you're black and you're going to see this movie and it's not your job, you a black person I can't count on when it comes to racial issues. Um, Interesting that you should say that, Theo. I talk to people about this all the time. I came in. I came into um, an establishment of a friend of mine's, and I had on the purple recast T'Challa shirt, and on the back say "Long live the King." Do you know no less than 10 people, the majority of them black, were not even aware of what Marvel Studios is getting ready to do. Further evidence to me that states when people see that shit on the screen, Marvel stock is going to plunge straight up. How we this far in the game and don't nobody know what's going on with that movie? That's how hush hush they keeping it. That's how quiet, tight lipped they being. Why? That's what I keep at. I know why, but I still keep asking myself why. Why they ain't saying nothing about it? Why they leaking stuff out all trickling all slow? Shit, Blood and Thunder, they couldn't stop telling you shit about Blood and Thunder. They couldn't stop telling you shit about Doctor Strange. They couldn't stop telling you shit about Spider-Man No Way Home. T'Challa? Wakanda Forever? We ain't saying nothing about that. We're going to wait until the trailer drops. Bad sign. They going to piss off all the black people after the black people see what's going on. I didn't like the fact that T'Challa wasn't in it. I wasn't even aware that T'Challa wasn't going to be in the movie. Sinclair, Namor is the final attempt to make that movie relevant, to make that movie look like it got some sense to it, to make that movie look like they actually put that together and that it was well thought out and not done in damn minutes. Well, I take it like this, Theo, that everybody ain't on social media. Believe it or not, it's mugs that don't do social media. It's for my brother. When I talked back in May, when I went home to Kansas City, I had to tell my brother all about it. He's on the internet, he's on YouTube, but he didn't know nothing about it because he ain't moving in those circles. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I could go to the mall right now and run up on 10 different people. And I guarantee you the majority of them do not know. That's the challenge. Do that. I mean, I ain't telling y'all to become, crusaders or influencers or nothing like that, but just randomly, wherever, mall, store, whatever, walk up on 10 people or 5 even and see how many of them know about. Because I promise you, every time I wear the shirt, people look at me like it's some new shit, like it just came out yesterday. People do not know. Not the like I was talking to you about, Theo. Not the average, everyday knucklehead. I'm just gonna go to a movie willy nilly type person, and that's the vast majority of people that go to movies. And the people I asked, it wasn't like I was looking, but they are in those two key demographics 18 to 24, 39 to 50 age groups. Yes, Theo, you are petty as hell, my dude. Yeah. Again, those circles. Who runs in those circles? You know what I'm saying? Who runs in them circles? That's what you got to think about, Theo. Who's in them circles? Who's in them? Who is that demographic over there? Wink, wink. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're a movement, your primary goal, you just gonna shout it out, huh, Mr. Smith? We trying to be low key. You on here putting Theo on blast. No, what I was saying, casuals, well, not casuals, but regular moviegoers. Because my best friend, his wife is into Marvel movies, not Marvel, not comic books, not cartoons, Marvel movies. Her thing is Marvel movies. Those are the people who don't know anything about the recast T'Challa movement. The MCU is their comic book. You see what I'm saying? So whatever goes on in the MCU, that's what's going on with that character. So when T'Challa's killed in Wakanda forever, and these people go to a store or whatever, or go to somebody, or go to my house and see a Black Panther comic book, she's gonna say something like, "Oh, I thought that Black Panther was dead." Yeah, it is comparable to a public lynching, but we got to do everything we can to keep our peoples from going to that lynching. So I mean, I talk. You know what I'm saying? Is what I do. I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen to Out North Radio, when I'm on Wednesdays, I find a way to put it in the conversation edgewise. I find a way to work it in. And Jasmine to give me a look like, Negro, we talking about T'Challa again. Yeah, we talking about T'Challa again and again and again. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm on my soapbox, and that's where I'm gonna stay until these mugs step to me or until that movie come out. And I know they ain't gonna step to me because they don't want no parts of this. They done seen what I do. They seen how I get down. They seen how Theo gets down. They don't want no parts of this. They don't want no parts of this. Mugs hollering at me gonna get shut down unless they just unreasonable and weird and just don't. Ain't that what like old girl said about them braces on Obi-Wan Kenobi? Y'all weird. It's the same thing with the anti-recasters. They weird too. So it's like you never know what you're gonna get. One might come at you with straightforward conversation. One might come at you with fanaticism. One might come at you with straight lies. They don't never shoot you a fair one. You know what I mean? It's always got to be about trying to verify something or clarify something. We already know the facts. Y'all the ones kicking these lies. I'm talking about the anti-recasters. They the ones kicking lies. You know what I'm saying? So why should I have to prove myself to a liar? Why should I have to explain things to liars and hypocrites? They just gonna take my words and twist them. So why should I try to have a conversation with some mugs like that? Yeah, T'Challa forever, all day and twice on Tuesday, Mr. Smith. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Theo, look. Pretty clever, huh? Yeah, I did my thizzle with that one. I did my thizzle with that one. Yeah, I'm working on some things. I'm working on some things. Um, I'm I don't know if y'all can see this back here. That's a print of the cover of Captain America and Falcon, Captain America, Falcon, whatever you gonna call it, number 171. That is the first appearance of Falcon with wings. I am actually I'm going to recreate that cover with action figures and a diorama, and I will have that up if everything's in place. I have it up. I have it up by the weekend. Man, we got to start displaying more. Folks think we new to this and not true to this. This is my response to that. A huge Cheshire Cat smile. When I do start bombing them, Theo, they're gonna be like, if I believe my impact will have the same reaction as when a rapper you think is whack drop a hot 16. It's gonna be like that. That me get ready for them? No, they need to get ready for moi. Cause see, they just I'm running the gamut. I ain't just gonna be doing Marvel Legends. I'll be doing DC. I got a couple retros. I might even throw my Shogun Warrior in there for kicks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm finna kill them. I'm finna kill them. they just don't know. They ain't ready. I just got me another Nakia today. No, not today. A couple days ago, popped the head off, put a Dora Milaje head on there. Boom, got another Dora Milaje. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. It is really an insult to the black audience's intellect to kill T'Challa and say it is to honor Chad Boseman. I agree 150,000%, St. Clair. However, you done been in these conversations. You done seen these conversations. And there are mugs who will actually sit and try to give you a logical explanation as to why that shit makes sense. We're honoring him. We're honoring him. Who's that fool? Saki Benabo? Man, when I think about it, I feel like us digging off in his chest gave him more attention than his op-ed piece did. And so I'm kind of like, dang, I shouldn't have really went that hard on him because now that probably was triggering people to flock and go look and see what did this fool say, you know? So it was strategic, but it wasn't strategic. What's he gonna do with the attention is the question. There's no honor if you don't know that he would be totally opposed to the anti-recasters. Wisdom from a wise man, Mr. Ray Smith. I agree 150,000%, sir. Well, he never responded when I went on his page, and none of his audience responded either. I put my video smack dab on his page. I put it on his Twitter. I linked it on his Twitter. So he knows. He is very well aware. He all his social media blowing up like yeah, homie. Let me get at you over there. I heard you was talking about that recast stuff, homie. What's up with that? And he saw the colors. He saw the colors and he saw us throwing up signs and he was like, ooh, I don't want to mess with them. They loco. No, we just focused. Yeah, he asked for the smoke and he got smoke from Mortal Kombat. no, he got smoked. Like, finish him. Oh yeah, you got smoke, player. He wanted smoke. He got smoke. All right. Exactly. That's what I was asking. I'm like, look here, homie. I ain't seen you on the block. What set you from? Just come out here on the block talking about recast T'Challa is misogynoir. I was watching I was I was watching Marcus and Josh, and they was talking about old boy. Marcus said it can't just be misogyny; it's misogynoir. Black women gotta have their own specialized form of misogyny. Why can't? And you too dumb to see that, Saki. Just regurgitating shit you heard. You know? Half that article was regurgitated stuff he heard. Look at me, I'm wiping my mouth like a pastor. we about to wrap in a minute, fam. I got a fan going and it's still hot in this mug. What? It's one of them days. Goodness. I think it's because I got this punk ass office fan, and it don't even be kicking out no air on the highest setting. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't started glistening and gleaming yet. So we good. We good. Yeah, Mr. Smith, finish. Hey. And you know in Mortal Kombat, when they finish him, they grab you by the neck and rip your spine out. So yeah, I think I hit him with a firebolt and Theo did the fatality. He time stamped when M'Baku said glory to Bass. He's a liar. He's a liar. Not in Black Panther. Maybe he said that shit in that other movie, but he ain't said that in Black Panther. If we talking about the 2018 flick, no, sir. That is a forgery. The potato salad was a forgery. No, they don't. Because that's why they did. That's why old boy didn't mention key elements. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of glazed over some things. You know what I mean? But if you gonna glaze over some stuff, you need to hit the cake. You know what I mean? You gonna glaze, you still got to hit the cake. If you hitting the cake with the glaze, you good. But he over here glazing on the table. Chad Boseman was in a shootout with J. Jonah Jameson in 21 Bridges. Yeah, that part. Yeah, I saw that one, Theo, dude that said Lupita is Chad's woman because he's standing hugging Lupita on the set. Bruh, do you know how many plays I've been in? And do you know how many women I got pictures of me hugging? It don't mean that's my woman, stupid. That's a dummy move right there. You say don't be at my table bringing no false recipes. Hey, hey, like I said, the potato salad was a forgery. Forgery, forgery, fake, phony. My man was clout chasing, cooning, and lying at the same time. The hypocrisy was redunculous. hey, Mr. Smith, it is what it is, man. I'm like, are you cats for real? Are you saying that out loud? Are you typing that and putting that in Twitter? Are you typing that and putting that on YouTube? You making yourself look like an entire asshole. Man. Like the OGs used to tell us when we were shorties, reading is fundamental. You ain't never lied. I said that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorites. And I suspect that she uses unnecessary ingredients like raisins. Come on now. Say if he was gonna lie, let's be great with the lie. Hell message from a king was Black Panther 2. T'Challa went to California to find out who killed one of the daughters. Oh my goodness. So your wife is sitting with you enjoying the live. Hey, Miss, I ain't saying, I'm just saying, what's good? Glad you could make it. Anywho, yeah, y'all. I personally can't wait for the trailer, teaser, whatever the hell it is to drop. So when I find out about this underwater shit and this live death shit and this we ain't even paid no attention to what you cats been saying all year. Nail in the coffin, nail in the coffin, nail in the coffin. That ain't Miss Butler. That's Miss I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I like that better. But yes, hi, Miss Butler. That sounds like a teacher. Hope I don't get in trouble, Mrs. Butler. You guys are fun. I enjoy y'all. Y'all can come to my house and eat grits anytime. Unless you are one of those people that eat your grits with sugar and butter. I can't help you if you eat grits with sugar and butter. That we just gonna have to burn some sage. Oh, she is a teacher. My Professor X powers kicked in. That wasn't a guess. That was my telepathy, Theo. See? Visual. If they push you, well, Theo, well, she don't do it with our spaghetti, but my wife is part Filipino, and they love to put sugar in their spaghetti for some inexplicable reason. I have not had sugar filled spaghetti because we know Negroes don't play that. If you making my spaghetti better be salty, not sweet. Sugar in the spaghetti. Yeah, I'm good. Nah, man, I hooks mine up. I hooks mine up with butter, salt, pepper, cheese, and if I'm really feeling saucy, I throw some scrimps and some scallops and some andouille sausage in there, and with some green onion. Pow! Y'all want my grits? Trust me. My shit leave butter and sugar in the dirt. Trust me. Theo, then you are eating good grits, sir. You eating real grits. That's how you supposed to eat grits. I guess I'll put that question in there. Because matter of fact, we were rehearsing at improv last night, and we got to talking about that because it's a game that's called objections. And basically, objections is when one of the players steps up and tries to talk about what, like, for instance, one of those would be like, okay, grits with sugar and butter are better because blah, 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 blah. And then another person steps up and says, objection. And then they state their objection, and three people in the audience decide whether they want to sustain objection or overrule. If they overrule, then that person who made the objection got to get to getting. But if they sustain, then the person who was up originally got back off, and then you got a new person talking about why grits with salt and cheese and whatnot's better. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is objections, and that's how we got on this subject about grits with butter and sugar. MJ versus LBJ. Is MJ in his prime? MJ in his prime will torch LeBron. Period. Oh, who's the GOAT? And the numbers will support my choice. Look the man up, bruh. Everybody always talk about LeBron James and Michael Jordan. He's won more titles. He's won more college titles. Points. Look him up, bruh. Look him up. Buzz be hating on Kareem, man. That the literally the sky hook was literally unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna a 7-foot plus man hooking his big 90-something reach arm over your head and you can't even jump that high? He said, see, your nerd is showing, Theo. No, I ain't trying to Kobayashi Maru you. I'm just trying to get you to understand that when we talk about goats, we need to broaden our perspective. But yeah, all right. If you taking Kareem out of the equation, you know I'm going with MJ all day, twice on Sunday. Wilt Chamberlain. I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you there, Mr. Smith. Check his stats. Check his numbers. I know he had a 100-point game. Okay, cool. But other than that, college titles, championship titles, MJ versus GOAT. We already saying he the GOAT. Who's guarding Kareem? very rarely seen one player neutralize Kareem. It usually took half the team. And even then, all he had to do was dish it off, and Magic was waiting to do one of them. Yeah, but Russell ain't got it in stats. We talking about the GOAT. Period. You the best. Period. Ain't no argument about it. You done been there and done it all. Back when he was Lou Alcindor. And when he played, and even when he played for the Bucks, they still won a title. 2, if I'm not mistaken. See, you finna get me Googling. Head to head, if Chamberlain and Kareem play, are we talking old tired Kareem when he was on his last leg with the Lakers, or are we talking about fresh Kareem when he first got there and couldn't nobody hold him? If we talking fresh Kareem, he ain't as aggressive under the boards as Chamberlain is, but he shoots better. All right. Okay. I can see. I can see this is a losing battle. No. All right. You know what? I was taught to respect my elders. And so that is precisely what I am going to do. Salute, sir. Salute. I don't want to lose no subscribers. Oh my goodness. It's all love, y'all. It's all love. Hey, real quick, at some point when you are on social media, wherever you are on social media, can y'all do me a favor? And when you get a chance, type T'Challa is a necessity, not an accessory. I'm trying to push that narrative because I want people to understand that that is exactly what is happening with T'Challa, and that's what he's being relegated to. Kobe versus Jordan as the debate. I'm gonna go with Kobe. What? Yes, Kobe. I'm gonna go with Kobe. Loving our real life Doras. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Adored ones. Oh my goodness. The one speaking out. Yes. I love, yeah. Speaking of love, Lovey. Um, I was gonna try and reach out to her. I would like to try to get her on my radio show and just kind of pick her brain a little bit because she actually started out on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. So for those of us that are hoping to parlay our social influence into some kind of nationwide influence, there's your inspiration. Yeah, I would really love to get her on the show and pick her brain, ask her a few questions, and find out why because to me, and I don't know, Theo, if you read the article, you tell me, does a lot of the stuff she says in that article and why she says it, does it sound like some stuff me and you done said before? So do not scoff at humble beginnings. Your humble beginnings are just what is needed right now because I'd love at some point in like October to shoot Roland a tweet and go, remember when you said this? He gonna get roasted. Next time, Mr. Martin, you need to be more thoughtful of what's going on around you and check it out and give it a deep look before you go, ain't nobody checking for that. No, Negro, say Roland Martin wasn't checking for it. Don't say nobody was checking for it. So you can we can squash that nonsense quick, fast, and in a hurry. If we are who we have carried ourselves to be, then that would make us the Hatut Saraze. And with that said, we are acting accordingly. Salute. I go with that. Yeah, we are supposed to support the king. And if the king tell us to kill somebody, we gotta kill him. I don't mean that literally. People who like to take words and twist them. I got your back. I got your back, Theo. I got your back. I went. Let me know when we could take a trip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be. Hey, ain't Byron in Vegas? Ain't Byron in Vegas? Because I'm getting ready to go to Vegas here at the end of the month. Maybe we can link up, get a picture so y'all can see us together and be like, "Oh snap, it's Byron and D-Real." So yeah, see if I could do something like that. Yeah, later for Roland Martin, bro. Cause yeah, it done got to the point now. And you know what? With each subsequent experience, I don't know about you, Theo, but it's just for me, it's just like boxing. The more I hit, the tougher my hands get, the bigger them calluses get. You know what I'm saying? And it getting to the point, man, where these people are saying stuff and I'm not feeling nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling no pain from their remarks. I'm not feeling no pain from the stupid BS that they saying. It just it sounds like blah blah blah. What Charlie Brown teacher? That's what it sounds like to me. Wah 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 wah. That it just yeah, my mugs can say some crazy outlandish stuff. And I know it's going to get crazier and more outlandish as the months go along. And I'm so glad these mugs are doing it now so I could just galvanize myself and be ready for whatever, trash they getting ready to pop out. Yo, how are y'all? Damn, hour 30. How are y'all? Whoa, maybe it's my Tyson mentality. I feel like they Mitch Green. Not no. You get ready to pop him in the eye, Theo. What Steve Harvey say? He hit me in my eye. Oh my goodness. Say, could nobody hear nothing Mitch was talking about? All we could see was that swole eye. I'm gonna sue Mike Tyson. Yeah. Totes remember that. Yo, my man's. It is the hour and a half mark, y'all. So guess what that means? I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh. Or I'm not gonna sing that whole song. I'm gonna sing the whole song off key anyway. So let us just say I will see y'all when I see y'all and not goodbye, because I don't want it to feel like this is the end. We're gonna continue. I might do a live next week. You know what I'm saying? I might do a live. I don't get your hopes up. I might do a live from the venue where we're gonna be performing next week. So I might get y'all live there. What y'all think about that? That cool? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? Hey, look at that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm silly. See, Grand Madam gets it. All right, y'all. I am getting ready to sign out. I will catch y'all same bad time, same bad channel. See, that for the OGs. And I will be coming back at y'all with another one of the other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.